Hey garden friends, happy Monday. I have 7 more beautiful plant of the day plants for you this week. We're featuring perennials and shrubs, so all of you across all gardening zones can still be enjoying these plants. We feature them at 35% off. You can purchase as many as you want on Mondays, and then each day will feature a different plant. We make it super easy for you to shop. All of the links right to the plants are down below in the description. You can click the link, it'll take you right to the product page. And while you're down there, if you haven't already, give us a like and subscribe and we will love you forever. Let's get to the pretties. Our first plant of the day is the color-coded yellow My Darling echinacea. Echinacea is probably one of my favorite all-time perennials. They are just hardy, they are easy to grow, they put on a very long blooming show, and there's so many fun colors to choose from. This one is a beautiful sunshiny yellow, obviously. They grow about 20 to 24 inches tall and wide. They're hardy in zones 4 through 8, and all echinacea loves sun. That's where you'll get the most bloom flowers in full sun. They are great in the landscape. I've done them in containers as well, especially like for my spring or my fall combinations, and then transplant them later. They're just a good, strong, sturdy perennial that's going to get bigger and better year after year. Yellow My Darling. Next up, we have Serendipity allium. Now, obviously this guy has been cut back for the season. We are going to continue doing things like this as we get further and further into fall and, the beginning of winter. It helps support dormancy, and quite frankly, just like when think about a daylily or something, everything starts to yellow out, so we trim them all back. So dormancy is definitely starting. A lot of our plants are still very lush and full and gorgeous, but like us, everyone is different, and so they all kind of take their time and do what they want when it comes to dormancy. So these guys are cut back. This is exactly how you'll be receiving them. It's a good thing. This keeps them nice and healthy. Right now they're protecting their roots. All right, so about Serendipity, this is a top-selling perennial year after year after year after year. It's one of those perennials that when you're driving along wherever you might be, you see it. You notice them, they stand out. They're a showstopper. They have these amazing rosy purple globe-shaped bloomed. Pollinators are always all over this plant. So if you are a pollinator lover, which we all should be, this is your plant. They grow about 20 inches tall and wide. They are later season bloomer. So if you kind of plant your garden, know that this happens later in the summer. You get those perfect globe blooms. They're hardy in zones 4 through 8. They love the sun, and they're deer and rabbit resistant. Serendipity allium. Next up, we have the lemon meringue false indigo baptisia. I love these perennials. They are tall, wide, magnificent. So we cut these back, I would say probably 4 to 6 weeks ago. They just needed a trim and they're flushing back out, but that's why they're so small. This is how you will receive them. Totally fine. It's all about the roots right now. So the lemon meringue, they grow about 3 feet tall and wide. It does take them a couple of years to reach that full maturity. They have these gorgeous dark stems and this amazing yellow bloom that just rests on top of the stems. They're very whimsical looking. They're also a really great cut flower if you dig cut flowers, just a beautiful long stem. Super easy to grow and care for, very low maintenance. You don't have to deadhead, you don't have to worry about a whole lot of trimming or anything like that. They're hardy in zones 4 through 9, and they love part to full sun. So it's a strong, sturdy perennial. You can kind of tuck them in anywhere. Make sure you give them some space. They don't really mind crowding. So if you're like me and you like to pack them in, you don't need a whole lot, but it is going to eventually grow up to 3 feet tall and wide. Awesome perennial, lemon meringue baptisia. Next up, we have the Quick Fire Fab Panicle Hydrangea. This guy is everything we know and love about the glorious panicle hydrangea, but the one caveat, the one cool thing, is that it blooms sooner. It's got an earlier bloom time than other panicles, so you're extending your season by a few weeks in terms of flower power. They start off that magnificent pure white, transition into pink, and then go deeper into the reds as the fall progresses. Panicles are the easiest hydrangea to grow and care for. They require very little maintenance. You can trim if you want. You don't have to. They grow about 5 to 8 feet tall and wide, and they're hardy in zones 3 through 8. You can plant them in part to full sun. Warmer climates, I always recommend some reprieve from that afternoon harsh sun. So I would kind of teeter more on the part sun for you guys. Those of us in cold climates, I've got all of my panicles in full blazing sun from sun up to sundown, and they thrive. Super strong, super sturdy, super beautiful, quick fire fab. Next up, we have the Lemony lace elderberry. This is a very cool shrub. It's not like all of the other ones. It has very finely cut foliage, a beautiful chartreuse green color. The new growth emerges and it has red edges, so lots and lots of dimension. But it grows about 4 to 7 feet tall and wide, and it's also hardy in zones 4 through 7. It's a very cool specimen plant as a focal point in the landscape. It's deer resistant, it's a native. It's just a cool shrub that will kind of have people asking you questions about what is that in your garden. Beautiful color, low maintenance, lemony lace elderberry. Next up, we have one of my faves, the Pearl Glam Beauty Berry. If you are new here, purple is my favorite bloom color, and this has purple foliage that starts off in the spring. It's just beautiful texture, beautiful color, starting right off early in the spring. As we go into the summer, it'll be covered in these really soft, white, delicate blooms that make way for these amazing, bright purple berries in the fall. So multi-season interest, lots of dimension, a lot of cool stuff happening on one shrub. They grow about 4 to 5 feet tall and 3 to 4 feet wide, and they're hardy in zones 5 through 8. You want to make sure you're planting in full sun. That really gives it the flower power. That'll give it the berry power in the fall. Just a very cool, low maintenance, deer resistant, easy to care for shrub that has lots of multi-season interest. Pearl Glam Beauty Berry. Our final plant of the day is the white pillar rose of Sharon. I've had this planted in my yard, I think the longest of any shrub, any proven winter shrub that I have in my yard. I absolutely adore Rose of Sharons. The pillar series is great when you are looking for something with a lot of height, but it doesn't get too wide. So these are beautiful as a hedge. Flowering, gorgeous, awesome, nice, upright habit, super easy to grow and care for. Amazing, pure white, ruffly blooms. Love this shrub. So the cool thing about Rose of Sharons, that's the best part, is that you don't have to do anything to them. I've let mine go. I actually have learned. I've tried to underplant with a bunch of different things, and unless it's very drought tolerant and heat tolerant, my Rose of Sharon struggles, because obviously, like if I plant a petunia or something in front, I'm watering more consistently. They don't like a whole lot of water. I actually had a season where I watered too much and it didn't bloom for me because of it. So full sun, drought tolerant, heat tolerant, as easy as it gets. They grow 10 to 16 feet tall and 4 to 5 feet wide. I've had mine planted, I'm gonna say 7 or 8 years. I'm about 10 feet tall at this point and probably about 4 feet wide. So I'm about there with mine, but it's taken quite some time. They're not very fast growers, but they fill in your space beautifully, and man, those white flowers, you can't beat them. You want to make sure you plant them in full sun, and they are hardy in zones 5 through 9, white pillar Rose of Sharon. That wraps up another week of Plant of the Day. I hope that you found something new that you absolutely love, or at least learned something new about some plants that you've been thinking about. Still plenty of time to plant. Keep in mind, we've only got a few weeks left of Plant of the Day, so take advantage of these great discounts. Thank you so much for watching. Happy planting.